Hello and welcome to the live Shoggoth game here for Miskatonic Repository Con 2025. So we are spoiled here in many, many ways. Not only do we have Al here, but we have, well, I mean, that's enough really for everyone. Al's here, guys. We've got Al. But we've got wonderful XP Lovecat as well. We also have a very good friend of mine. In fact, there's a couple of good friends of mine here this evening. But a very good friend of mine, Mr. Steve Barr. Steve, just give everyone a wave. So
Hi.
Steve is, well, he's the siren of Sirenscape. He's the genius who works with the Sirenscape team and gives us all this amazing game sound experience that we're going to experience. And tonight we are going to be experiencing some, I think, sound. I'm not privy to it. It's been created beyond me, and that has been created by the wonderful people who are working with Sirenscape from the Miskatonic Playhouse tonight, who are our Twitch producers, which are Steve Anderson, who is also known as the Tall Halfling. So, Steve, thank you so much. You are working like a trooper this weekend for this convention. And Cosmic, who also is just, well, cosmically everywhere, and also just being absolutely amazing. So we really hope you enjoyed this game tonight, as I get to hand you over to one of my other very good friends. And you didn't think I had friends. Shame on you. My very other good friend here is the wonderful Mr. David Wartmann from the Illusion Horror Con. David, the curtain rises and the stage is yours, my friend.
Fantastic.
Over to you.
And I think, without much ado, let's just dive into Deadbeats. We're starting in September of 1984. Okay.
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 And welcome back to Deadbeats. A fantastic scenario by Dave Kirkby. And we're starting right away. No time to lose, as time is money, as some of these players will realize. It is September of 1984, and you all have made tonight a special date for you because you are visiting the Threshold, the grimy punk rock dive bar tucked away in the rundown part of town. You know, the one just behind the general train station, the one that always misses a couple of streetlights, the one that is always loud at night, and that's always busy. And it is early in the evening, between 7, 8, that we have the first person to arrive, which is, in this case, Henry Melling. He is approaching a kind of back alleyway, and you've been probably walking up and down the street for a number of minutes now until you finally see a kind of fluorescent neon light kind of lighting up, and you see tucked away, just plastered walls of posters and gigs, the sign, The Threshold. A red door announces its entry. You can hear some sort of noises from inside, but primarily it just seems quiet. Who is Henry Melling?
So Henry Melling is a delightful gentleman. He is wearing a beige suit, shirt and tie, armed with a clipboard. He's in his late 50s, balding hair with a comb over. And he's going to kind of approach the club with his clipboard out, noting down various issues, the missing light bulbs, the dirt on the street. Totally bypass any form of queue and head straight towards the door and the any bouncers that may be there.
Whilst as you knock at the door, there's a little kind of slit that kind of opens up. You hear a bit of kind of ambient from inside, but two eyes just poke out, eyebrows kind of more than the eyes themselves. Yeah, we're closed. Gotta wait. Goes close.
Hammer on the door again, and this time I'm going to put my badge up on into the
Oi!
slot.
Oh.
Henry
Right.
Melling, I'm here for an inspection.
Right. The two eyes go wide. The door opens up, and he kind of looks outside, looks up and down the street. Tonight?
Tonight.
Okay. I know. Well, I'll better bring you to the boss then. Follow me. He kind of turns around. He's kind of a massive dude, bold shaved, kind of stubbled beard, wearing kind of one of those jeans jackets with the arms torn off. You can see as he turns that he has a wrench kind of tucked to the side of his shorts, and he kind of just ushers you in. The moment the door opens, a waft of smell hits you, mingled of stale beer, puke, and other senses that immediately kind of waft outside of the club. There's a general humming coming from inside, and you can hear a couple of kind of noises. I'm there. Just come in. I need to close the door after we just open in an hour.
Delightful place you've got. Smells like you could leave that door open for a while. What's your capacity here?
Yeah, a couple people, man. I mean, getting fewer and fewer, but come along. And he kind of walks through. You notice that every step you take, there's a little kind of sticking to the floor, and a couple of leaflets and covers on the side kind of follow you along as you move in. The hallway is relatively long, but it seems to stretch even longer just by the abhorrent stench that is becoming more and more pregnant. And at the end of the corridor, you turn right and you immediately see this massive hall. There are kind of a couple of lights from the ceiling that hang very loosely on a couple of wires. On the left, you see a couple of plyboards on the ground, massive speakers standing on either side of it. That is supposedly the stage. You just see a heavy red curtain behind it, and a massive snake ensemble of cables running through the back, and you see various lights and maybe even the occasional kind of sparking going on there in the back. And just as you turn around, you see at a bar that has seen their best days probably in the 60s, a man in a beige suit, a cigarette in his mouth, and addressing a young lady behind the bar, and they're chatting. And the moment he sees you, he Dirt, the guy behind you, says, "Oi, boss, there's got a visitor. Come in, come in. Just go back to the door, okay?" He turns around, smiles, and then he sees you. His smile kind of fades. Wicket, which one are you again?
Henry Melling, City Council, Health and Safety Inspector. You must be Mr. Ryder, I assume.
Skidz is fine. Yeah, yeah.
Very well,
City,
Mr. Ryder.
I didn't get any letters.
Well, that's the point. It's a surprise inspection.
Right, tonight though. I mean, it's we have a gig opening in about an hour. Can I maybe offer you something? I'll just you see him visibly sweat. He kind of steps back to the bar, brings up two beers that are lukewarm, hands you one.
I'll have a cup of tea if you've got one, please.
Right. Rosie, do we have tea? She kind of just looks at the two of you equally confused. In the meantime, outside, we have Johnny Hell arriving down the street. You just see the door to the threshold opening. The neon sign kind of flickers a bit as the door kind of closes shut. The man, Dirt, stands outside, is just about to light a cigarette when he spots you. And there's a moment of like, you're coming down here or not?
Yeah, I started heading on down there and give him the tonight.
Who are you?
Johnny Hell.
Johnny Hell. You with the band?
I was with a band a while ago. It's been a couple years.
Right. So what do you want?
This band. I'm a journal now.
Right.
Gonna cover the club.
He lights a cigarette. Club opens in an hour.
Although it'd be great for me to get a story before it all opens up. Anyway, I'll see you in there.
Oi, 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 oi. Just take it slow, man. The club's not open. Boss is busy.
I gotta talk to him. This is just journalism, press and all that. I haven't gotten the badge yet, but I've talked to him already about it, and I am gonna get the badge.
So you walk past him?
Yeah. I'm just talking too fast. I'm just gonna lie to him.
he kind of he's not really the fastest when it tries to kind of come to following your fast words here, and he's like, well, wait a sec, but I said wait, and he kind of follows you down that grimy hallway as well. Give us a brief description about Johnny How does he look?
Johnny looks like he's had some rough years. Maybe he's been through some sort of drug addiction or something like that. He looks like a middle-aged, graying punk that is trying to cover up his tattoos and dress a little bit more respectable as he's kind of transitioned into his new role as a journalist. So yeah, I would say, he looks like kind of like a late period Henry Rollins or Greg Gaffin.
Fantastic. You also make your way through the hallway, and you just hear kind of somebody not an argument, but okay, sir, just tonight, really, couldn't we do that tomorrow morning? I got a big gig coming, and they're gonna perform, and it took me a while to book them. Could we maybe arrange something else?
Is there a particular reason why you don't want me here tonight, Mr. Ryder? Something I should be aware of? I noticed the cables are sparking over there, and I'm not convinced by that stage at all. I'm definitely have to take a look at that.
Well, and you hear Dirt kind of call, boss, hey, boss, Wicked, there's another one, got a visitor. Dirt, what the fuck am I paying you for? And around the corner comes Johnny. Now, who are you? What do you want?
Johnny Hell.
Get the hell out of here.
I'll play with the New York Germs.
Oh, God. Why tonight? Listen, sir. No, wait. Sir, just wait at the bar. Rosie, make this man a cup of tea. And she kind of just looks and like, beer, ale.
Beer.
Almost simultaneously, we have a young lady, probably, approaching down the street as a relatively luxurious car that has seen better days kind of drives past her, but stops at the alleyway of the threshold. And almost simultaneously, you kind of walk into each other as out of the car gets Mark Lynas, and down the street walks Nova.
Hey, all right, kid. Hey, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, how are you? I'm not nervous. Hi.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, good. Just trying to fucking stay awake with all this going on. It's like, it's like just one gig to the next, looking for the next great thing.
Oh yeah, I wish I was that busy, but I will be soon.
Yeah. No, you're great. You are super helpful. Do you know what? And like an attitude, this is great. Listen, kid, do me a favor. Is my nose clean?
No, you got a little bit right on the right nostril. Yeah. Just get that. Oh, perfect. You got it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hey, let's crack on, innit?
Yes.
You walk down the alleyway. You can see the light above threshold kind of buzzing a bit. There's nobody at the door, but the door is slightly ajar, and you definitely hear voices from inside.
Nova would definitely, barrel on through.
Absolutely, yeah. Lynas it just goes with her as well, and he will kind of drop his voice just a tad and just go, "Yeah, kid, do you know much about this place then, Threshold?"
I don't know much other than that I've been studying it for a really long time and have been keeping my eyes on everything because I want to be on the stage. But
What's that? Is that fucking
basically,
sarcasm? Is what?
no. I definitely want to be on stage.
Not about like studying this place. So do you know about this place then?
Well, I wish I knew more. I've kind of just been on the outside of it sometimes. I I don't know. I think maybe I heard some things about some strange lights, but otherwise I think it's a pretty cool time here.
All right, all right, all right. Maybe we can make this work. All right, let's go.
You step inside, again, the same grimy corridor. But just as you enter, the door behind you kind of flings shut and kind of rattles a bit, like a gust of wind that kind of went through. And what you don't see outside is that the word thresh of threshold flickers out. And you walk around and you hear already a commotion going on at the bar. And yeah, as you turn around, you see a man trying to argue with Johnny Hell. Okay, listen, man. Why? What do you? Uh, uh, Tonight, really? I mean, you couldn't find a better date. You couldn't have called.
This I got the show tonight. Like we got Nova coming, right? Nova's coming, right? We got
Huh?
Mark.
No.
Mark's here. There's a lot of industry stuff I got to report tonight.
God. Okay. Well, listen. Oi, who? Dad, what the heck? Go back to the door. You see him kind of just like fading into the room, and right, boss. Wicket kind of walks past the two of you, kind of just like bumps a bit into you, Mark, but then kind of takes a wide bow around Nova and smiles as he heads past you. And yeah, you see see the others. How do you know each other?
Johnny Hell. Oi, Nova. Fucking hell, it's Johnny Hell. All right, mate, how's it
I
going?
So lovely to see you, Mark. It's just so good to see you. How is the family?
Don't know, mate. Don't know. I'll have to ask the judge about that one.
I figured
Yeah,
as much. I
yeah.
figured as much. Is there a chance that I could speak to Nova just a bit? Everyone's talking about her.
Yes, there's a chance I'm here. Hello. Hi.
Everyone's talking about
Nova,
her.
I'm so glad you're here, Johnny.
oh, thank you. I'm pretty surprised that you know who I am.
Oh, of
Uh,
course I know who you are.
Really, I think about 500 people bought our 8 inch, so that means a lot. Um, but yeah, if I could just talk to you a bit, that would be great. You're sort of just starting out, right?
Yeah, and Skidz, he told me he was going to meet with me tonight, and I'm definitely going to make it to the big stage. It's going to be great. It's happening really soon, Johnny. I can tell.
So for the most
I'm all
part,
there, Johnny. I'm all there. I'm looking after her, mate. I'm like dodging, ducking, keeping the doors open, some of them closed. Should be great, mate. Should be great.
so from everyone that we've seen in the 70s, Nova, either they became rich enough to develop coke habits, or they died of heroin overdoses, which is much cheaper. Which path do you foresee for yourself?
Well, actually, I don't think I need drugs because I have enough energy to do the things that I need to do.
She's
Why is
funny. She's funny,
everyone
mate.
laughing? I
She's
don't.
funny. She's a cracker. She's a cracker. Who's that
Skids
guy?
kind
Yeah.
of Skids kind of moves over to that guy, um, and he kind of, with his cigarette now almost gone, he takes it out of his corner of the mouth, takes a new one, lights the other one up. Okay, mate. You want to do an inspection? Okay. You got like 30 minutes. Okay. You can look around. You can write something on that little paper and stuff, and then I'll sign it, and then we're good, right? And then you can
Mr. Ryder, I could always issue a 35D under the Health and Safety Act and issue a compliance and stop notice if you prefer. Your
He
choice.
takes a deep drag. Oh, what? Okay, listen. Do whatever. Okay, just, there's a band coming, and Jesus, why are there so many people here? Okay. Yeah, just okay. Ask anyone, whatever. It's running fine. Okay, this is a fine establishment. I look after it myself, and it's working just prime.
Skid,
I can see you do an excellent job.
One of the light bulbs kind of goes off.
Skid, I've fucking seen this guy before. It's Harry, isn't it? Harry. What's your name? Henry
Melling, City Castle. And you're we call him Mr. Lynas, aren't you? Yes, I remember you quite well, sir.
This fucking guy, Skid. I've seen him shut a joint down before. He's closed a place and he's been all like, banging his clipboard and that. And I'll tell you what, unsafe conditions, governor, I think it was. I mean, fucking hell, Skid, you want to watch out for this one. He's a right prick. Just keep your eye on him.
From what I've seen as well, I would point out that this place seems to be in a worse condition than that. So, shall we get on with this, Mr. Ryder?
Henry, no, don't shut this place down. I need this place. Don't shut it down.
Come on, Harry, have a drink with us.
See, it's a local favorite. People are coming all the way just to see. Sonic Anarchy is going to play tonight. I mean, they should be here any time now. Come on, just give it a shot.
I see the class of people that come here.
Rosie, just a couple of glasses and no, the cheaper one. That's good. And a couple of glasses are being put on the bar. They seem to stick very well to it, and Rosie kind of pours a couple of drinks, and Skidz immediately kind of takes one. Well, cheers, guys. Then, hey, Mark, come over. And he kind of tries to kind of side usher you a bit with the others. So the three others, what do you do?
I'm gonna go over to Melling. I'm like, so, Inspector Melling, what is the city interested in about at the threshold?
Well, you've seen the state of the premises. Have you seen the wiring on the stage there?
Right, but what tipped you off to the wiring?
Well, there's been a few concerning reports coming in.
What are these concerning reports?
Well, I assume that's why you're here yourself, Mr. Hell. I've heard that there's been a few disappearances, and most likely people kind of getting drunk, and you see the state of the people that come here. I'm sure you know Mr. Lynas, you know the quality of their clientele.
That's always a concern with scenes like this. We have people their kids that run away from home, people that get addicted to drugs, get into these things. Is there anything specific that you can share with the people?
No comment.
Okay. Afraid to answer question. Okay.
Perhaps you should send a letter to the council officers, and then we can put through an official statement for you if you prefer.
Okay. Yeah. Got to talk to boss before says anything. Gotcha.
Are you still writing for that rag, I assume?
You take the work where it comes. Got bills to pay.
Goes back to his clipboard and scribbling down.
Nova is going to be trying to get as close as possible to Mark and make it seem like she's not listening to the conversation, but she definitely is trying to listen in on Skidz and Mark's conversation.
Oh, David, we can't hear you, or I can't hear you.
Yeah,
I should turn on my microphone. Surprise that. You Mark, you have Skid's arm around you as he kind of guides you a bit away from the bar towards the stage, which is a couple of pieces of plywood on the ground with, increasing the height to like a quarter of an inch or something. You see various kind of spots of blood and puke dried around here and there. As well as kind of the covered walls with like scribblings and even some like it looks like knife carvings in the walls where people use kind of knives in maybe fights or something. And Skids kind of quietly leans over. Okay, listen. You you need to give me a solid here. I need this guy out as soon as possible. I have Sonic coming. They're going to perform. I mean, if they don't get done tonight, Jesus Christ. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be honest here. Club's not running too well since, a couple of issues and stuff, but I can't deal with this guy tonight, okay? Last chance, Sonic Anarchy. It took me like weeks to get them. Can you give me anything I can use on him, huh? Come on. You know people.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm sure I could sort it's something. I mean, you're that bothered about Sonic Anarchy? I thought it was just another fucking, punk fucking noise band. Just, same shit, different day. Is it a big deal? Them here?
He takes a long drag on a cigarette. It's just, just a great band that I feel like needs a bit more support, and I highly underrated. Last album, coming out strong, and listen, he kind of turns his head occasionally. It's like middle in the conversation. And looks back to the stage and kind of shakes his head and listen, takes a deep drag again. I really you can hear that, right? Roll
yeah,
listen.
like the
Yeah, you can roll for listen, but also you hear that.
Yeah, I do hear that. Roll for listen. Okay, let's have a look. There we go. Oh no, that's a 73 under 55. That is a shocker.
Pretty much what you heard is what you heard. There's kind of light buzzing of the speakers, as if they're kind of disconnecting.
I light up a cigarette as the bar lady's just come back from the toilet, and I'm kind of half looking at Nova as well, and I'm kind of handing her my drink while I light up a cigarette. I'm like, what would you listen to what you look? Fucking Skid, mate. You just need to get your head in the fucking game, mate. Yeah, success isn't made by other people. You got to make it yourself. You can't be sitting in this establishment and worrying about all that. Like, look, Threshold. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Underground reputation. Did you know that? You must know that because it's you, innit? It's you here,
no.
right? I'll tell you. You want something on that Melling fella? Melling?
Yeah. What'd you get?
Let me tell you, Melling, look, a long time ago when I saw him shutting down this place, right? He was people talking, people firing off. Someone mentioned a Threshold. I saw something in his eyes, mate. He was interested.
Okay. Okay. Listen, why are you here?
Me?
Yeah. Did you call?
Sorry, I just. No, I don't fucking call. I don't call people, mate. They call. I'm just here, mate. Open up the tab. I'm here. I'm with. I want to see what that's next big thing, next big story, next big act. Sonic Anarchy. Don't think they're it, mate. But nice try.
Right. You're like what? A singer? Kind of looks at Nova.
Oh yeah, me. Yes, I'm a singer.
Right. What kind of music?
Well, mostly punk, which is why I'm here because I think this would be a wonderful fit for my future career. And I think that it would just be wonderful to have the opportunity to be on your stage.
Not the opportunity, mate. She's wondering whether it would be an opportunity for her to be on your stage, is what she means.
It takes a
Yes.
long drag again. Right. Again, turns his head to the stage, shakes his head. Right. Listen, I'm gonna get a couple of forms for you to sign for the stage and stuff. Just maybe so that I have you on record and we can see. Okay, I'll be right back. Just a moment. And he kind of heads over to the corner, and you can see him kind of just ducking around and disappear somewhere.
I turn to
in the corner.
Mark and I tell him, he said on the record. Did you hear that?
Yeah, no, look, you've got to be really fucking careful with people like that talking about on the record. We're gonna have a look at them pieces of paper properly, like, actually read what it is. You can't just sign this shit.
Oh, okay. That's probably a good idea. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I once signed something and I hadn't read it. Fuck it. I'll tell you what, don't want to happen again. Hey, and you'll be great. You'll be great. Just keep that you know, bubbly energy you've got that everyone likes. He's gonna be great. You'll be great.
Okay.
Let's go back to Henry and Johnny. Um, you see Rosie kind of carrying a whole crate of beer, kind of easy, nonchalantly, stacking it on the next one, picking both up, and bringing them up to a fridge. When she opens the fridge, there is a distinctive musky smell that kind of becomes more stronger around the bar, and she kind of quickly closes the fridge, smiles, and goes to another one, opens that one. Okay, and starts loading kind of a couple of beers in there. Kind of pokes her head up in the meantime, like, so can I get you anything else, gents? Or what can I help you with?
I'm still waiting on that tea, and I'll take a look at that. He's going to wander over and go and check out that fridge.
Okay. As you go behind the bar, there's a slight influx of a couple of locals that you clearly know, well, determine to be locals. They find their spots in the bar, kind of hang out, and one or two come to the bar and just Rosie just puts up a beer on the counter and kind of slides it down to those. Johnny, what about you? What do you do?
Well, I also see, this musky beer, and Johnny sees an opportunity to get greatly reduced beer. So he's also going to go over to the fridge.
Right. I guess, boss. Fuck it. Hey, help yourself. It's going to be on the house for you.
All right.
Johnny's
got crack beer. Yeah.
Fantastic. Henry, can you roll for a listen roll, please?
Yes. This is going to go well, though, because I know how amazing Henry's listen actually is.
Well, he knows how to talk, but he doesn't know how to listen.
Well, actually, I lie. He is good at listening.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a good roll.
25 under, what should have been 65. So, yeah.
Fantastic. You just kind of walk around the bar towards one of the fridges in the corner. There's a door to the storeroom, and you see, authorized personnel only. The shield, the label comes broken and stuff. But you definitely hear something from inside, like a trash can kind of falling over or something. And there's a strange movement. And then as you maybe lean a bit towards it, just for a brief moment, you hear almost like a buzzing sound next to your ear. And like it's immediately gone, but cockroach, but nah, much bigger than that, and it had a very almost deep metallic hum that kind of was lingering.
Try and put his head a bit closer to it and kind of listen in a bit more, whilst probably pinching his nose from the stench of the fridge itself.
Yeah, you lean in and there's nothing else. There's a bit of commotion, like something is definitely rattling inside the room. Maybe some
Yeah, so
bins or
what's
something
through
falling
there?
down. Oh, it's just the storeroom, for all the cleaning supplies and stuff. Rosie kind of perks up. It just where we keep all the things that we don't need really during, performance, and a couple of kegs and beers up there. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna wait for Skidz to come back. I'm not sure if you're supposed to see authorized personnel. And we take that serious. She kind of tries to kind of stutter together.
Miss, I am authorized. He's just going to walk over to the door.
Great. You open the door and a room awaits you, littered from almost floor to ceiling with various um, brooms, cleaning supplies that are kind of empty or trash bags filled with tin cans. There's a distinctive smell in here, and you can see something rattling within the trash bags as well, like maybe a mouse or a rat or something. And kind of very far in the distance, over like this pile of rubbish and supplies, you see the fuse box, and it kind of generally just gives a strange like humming from it.
Yeah, I think he's going to go to the trash bags first. If there's a mouse or cockroach infection, that's automatic citation. So yeah, because I go and take one of the brooms and start poking at the bag.
Fantastic. Johnny, what about you? You see Mr. Melling here suddenly open the door and kind of disappear into that storeroom. Another kind of the patrons that just came in walks over to the toilet in the other room, kind of stops, looks at you, shrugs his shoulders, and kind of walks into the bathroom.
Gonna give him a little cheers, Johnny Hill, New York Germs, and then I'm gonna head over and see what Melling's up to because I know he's onto something, and I want to know what it is.
Fantastic. Yeah, you find him poking kind of through trash cans, and we go back to the other two. As you stand there, as you kind of look around, it is a dive bar. It is grungy. I mean, it's maybe not the most exquisite venue that you would have hoped for to start off your career, but it has character, right? It is one of the most renowned and known by locals. And one thing that kind of strikes you as a bit odd is just next to the stage on the wall, there's a little spot, and there hangs a cello. It looks very kind of neatly maintained, or like it looks not new, but like, a good cello. It's kind of been hung up next to kind of the plastered up walls and stuff. Um, and yeah, it kind of fades in with the memorabilia of like punk items around, but then it also stands out when you see it and once you see it. And yeah.
Does it look like
I'll
it's been taken off the wall recently?
No, it certainly has gathered a good couple of layers of the fresh air of the threshold.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been putting too much up my nose. It's making me go a bit.
Yeah, you do
Sorry.
sneeze a lot, Mark.
Yeah. Well, it's just yeah, just a habit in it. Occupational hazard. Do you know any little punks around here that play the cello? I swear there was some kids sending some tapes into me a while ago, and I swear there was a cello in there. Now I think of it, I'm pretty sure those tapes they were threshold tapes. They were ones that had been recorded here and sent in.
I don't know anyone in
So
my circle that does the cello. It's kind of out of place for our
Yeah, no, think
genre.
like think background. They're like background within the other songs. They're like
Oh.
I'm trying to think of the song. I'm trying to. Can I place this, Keeper? Can I? Is there anything else that comes to mind about the cello? And I
That's pretty
know.
much that's a pretty good deduction here. Yeah, you remember that there's a tape. I mean, it's in your office somewhere, but yeah, you can't recall anything anymore.
Can I pick it up off the wall?
Yeah, you can go to it. You can pick it up.
I'll pick it up and hold
As
it
you
like a guitar.
Yeah, as you pick it up, there's something inside that kind of flutters around, like a piece of paper or something.
Oh, hey, oh, fucking get, oh, oi, get your hand in there, kid. Have a look at that. Go on.
Uh, yeah, you pull out, and it's a little kind of strip of piece of paper. It looks like an obituary.
It's an obituary.
Go on.
Do do I know the person on this?
I don't know if you know him. It's yeah. Um, it simply reads, Marcus Fisher, 22. After his performance on stage, Marcus was taken from us without any reason on March 17th. He was a loving son, intelligent and heartwarming person, great musician, and a cellist who was taken from this world too soon. We miss you, Marcus, and may your song play on wherever you perform.
Hmm. Must have been his cello.
Hang on, wait. On March 17th. What's the date now? Did you say it was September?
September. Yep.
Ah, shit. Oh, I tell you what, kid, I hate it when I miss an opportunity.
Yeah, he could have been big.
I mean, what a prick, right? What a thing to do, you know? Like, you send me your tape and then you go and die. I mean, like, it's just inconsiderate. Do you know what I mean?
It is really rude.
It's just not how business is done.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you though.
No, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You're a good one. You are. That's absolutely right. You wouldn't. You wouldn't dare, would you?
And now you have more time and energy for other people that are alive.
Yeah, absolutely. This fucking cello's good, isn't it? Bong.
As you kind of string the cello and kind of ping it again, the speakers start to kind of cringe a bit again. There's a static and fluttering noise again. This time it's a bit louder and it kind of rings through again, quite quite loudly, and you can see a couple of sparks flying from the back end where the cables kind of lead to the back.
Um, we can actually see those sparks on the cables going around to the back.
Yeah, I mean the backstage is nothing but a curtain kind of put up behind these kind of sheets of plywood on the ground. You can just walk behind it if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you
It's not.
hear that, kid?
Yeah, it's not as much as a backstage. It's just the curtain and separating kind of all the electronic equipment. Um, it doesn't look really like the greatest system. There's an old tape deck that's kind of connected to it, and you see that it's outplayed its lifetime, probably years ago already. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cramped in here, and you see empty whiskey bottles and whatnot. It's it's quite of grungy, and yeah, the static, the flickering is still there.
Well, Mark, you seem to be very knowledgeable in the industry. Maybe you could help them like clean this up a little bit. I feel like they could use a little renovation.
Yeah, I mean, look, I can point out all the things they're doing wrong, and I can just like say, look, fucking Skid, you got to sort your shit out, mate, and I can put them in
Yeah.
touch with people for for a service charge, let's say. But I'm not gonna do it myself. I'm not gonna dirty my hands. But tell you what, let's have a little nosy. Let's see what's going on. Best we can do is keep that melon fella away. Or Captain
Yes.
Clipboard back there. Yeah.
Yes, we can tell him we already looked back here. Everything was great. It's no problem. Doesn't need to waste his time. His time is precious. It's, yeah, great idea.
That's right. Yeah. Kill him with kindness. Tell him to fuck off with lovely words. I like it, kid. Good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. And then Keeper will, I guess, we'll go around the curtain.
Okay, perfect. In the meantime, the other two are poking amongst trash bags with, well, slightly sticky mops. And you suddenly notice that out of one of the trash bags, it tears open and just a brownish, greenish liquid oozes to the floor and quickly kind of moves towards you. And following behind it is a little metallic jack-in-a-box that falls out.
Fuck is that? I'm gonna go and pick up the metallic jacket in the box.
Yeah,
Sure.
Henry's going to stand and step away from the ooze, scribbling furiously on his notepad, but kind of also paying attention to this box, intrigued that you're picking it up in the gunk.
Yeah, as you pick it up, it seems relatively light. There's a little kind of turn wheel on the side, but it's at the same time very smooth. You don't see really any opening where, the lid would be. It seems to be also made out of like brass or something. It's kind of oxidized in several steps, but it's quite unique.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. It's got like a little jack in the box thing, right? I think I'm going to turn
Yep.
that.
You turn and you turn and you turn, and then you just hear a ping, and nothing happens.
Let's try it again. Then
You turn and turn and turn, and there's a ping, nothing happens.
it's gonna turn to Henry and be like, "It's fucking broke."
Oh, that'll be why it was in the trash, I assume.
Weird thing though, right?
We can have peer closer to it. It is peculiar. Well, I'm not sure why Mr. Ryder would have that in here.
It wasn't a trash. So, yeah, and as you kind of stand gazing at the box, you hear footsteps behind you, and Rosie pokes her head in. Are you okay? Can I help you with anything? I made you some tea. Well, it's hot water with lemon.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. Marvelous. I'll have it in here, please.
But
What?
Rosie, any idea what this is?
No, I don't know. She kind of turns around and
I'm
heads
gonna
off.
keep it, okay?
Help yourself. She kind of heads off. And yeah. What else do you do?
I guess I'm gonna look at more of that like liquid that was like the brown. I was like brownish and greenish.
I mean, this
Oh,
is just like residue from bottles and tin cans. It's moldy.
normal punk
grime.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No story there.
no story there.
yeah. If I've not seen any sign of the movement, so I've not seen any rats or cockroaches or anything from this bag, I'm going to go
Yeah,
and have a
you
look at that
haven't.
fuse box.
You haven't, and
It's
kind of, isn't it kind of curious because you certainly saw movement and the
movement.
sound of it,
Yeah.
but then nothing. But yeah, you can go over to the fuse box, and as you approach, there's almost like you feel the hairs on the back of your hand and on your neck kind of standing up a bit, like static electricity.
Let's check the cabling before I get too close to this box. That sounds like a short circuit waiting to happen.
I mean, it could do maybe with a bit of a checkup and maybe a bit of replacement. The cabinet is kind of, I mean, it's closed. So if it's closed, it couldn't hurt anyone, right?
Yeah, he's going to open it and have a look inside.
Okay. As you open the box, there's suddenly a loud almost like explosion coming from the speakers in the other room. A strange, weird sound mixes through the speakers. It is a weird kind of sensation, and it blasts super loud into the hallway or into the main room. And the two of you who are basically on stage, the speakers just go, and a loud kind of strange noise comes from them. Can the two of you, or all four of you actually, roll for SAN roll? Just because of the jump scare, as it's a super loud kind of intrusion.
SAN roll.
Mm-hmm.
My sanity.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, so those of you who failed, just 1 point of sanity. And
success.
Nothing. Just just a weird sound. And quickly at that moment too, Skidz kind of runs back down, and you can kind of see him coming down, and he sees you holding the cello. He's like, would you could you put that back, please? Mr. Mark? Mr. Lynas?
Why?
Well, just I'm still trying to sell it, I want it to get, to break or something. By the way, did you
want to sell a dead kid's fucking cello?
Oh, you know about that, hey?
We found this.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, takes a deep drag from a cigarette. Yeah, was an incident. Sorry. Yeah, and see, I just kind of just thought it would be.
Whoa. No. You don't fucking stop there, pal. What do you mean there was an incident? Do tell.
Well, it just takes a deep drag on a cigarette. Kid performs, and well, something happened. He kind of dies on stage. It was a bit weird.
Dies on stage. Shit, kid, this is exciting, isn't it? This is the kind of this.
No.
Don't you no me, mate. I'm gonna no you, pal. This is the kind of thing that gets a place known. This is the kind of story that's exciting. This is what starts a career, kid. I'm telling you now, like having a launch pad.
I don't want to die on stage, though.
He looks at the cello while you kind of speak, and there's a kind of moment where he kind of just like looks at you with kind of a bit of judging, and then takes another deep drag. Listen, I think, if we just when all the stuff started, and I just, can you just put it back? I mean, just sorry for the kid.
Ah, bollocks. No, you're lying. Look, I'll put it back, but you're going to tell me and this kid what's happening here. What's going on with this cellist? He was a Mark, wasn't he? Mark Fisher.
Marcus, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Marcus Fisher.
Listen,
come on.
Okay.
Spill the beans, pal.
And we go back to the other two. As you just had this kind of blast, you open the box, and it looks okay. I mean, it certainly needs a bit of fixing here and there, and certainly the fuses need to be replaced at some point. But it could be worse. Let's put it this way.
Could be worse, could be better. That's a definite alteration or replacement citation there. He says after kind of like jumping back from the box and kind of like hand on his chest for a little bit to calm himself. What the devil was that noise? That sounded like it came back from the main speakers.
Yeah, I think the Johnny's reaction to his failed sand roll is going to be like go back to the main speakers and see what's going on. But he's not interested in the fuse box, but that noise was pretty odd.
Okay. Yeah, you turn around, basically walk back to the main room. Can you give me a spot hidden roll, please?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
Ooh,
success.
extreme success. You see on the stage, Mark kind of putting a cello on the wall and turning back to Skidz next to him, who hands a couple of papers to Nova. Skidz seemed to be, even from the distance, sweating and kind of confused. But you kind of look over to your right and you see the door to the bathroom just slightly open, and then it kind of opens further and then it closes.
Well, I guess I'm more interested in what's going on with this cello and the papers in this confrontation with Skid. So Johnny's gonna go gate crash that conversation.
Okay.
Mark, what's with the cello?
It belonged to a dead kid, mate. Dead kid died on this stage. Absolute great story. Listen, Johnny, if we bring you in on this, I'm thinking there's a story here. We put it together. You put it out there, but it's aimed at promoting the kid. It's aimed at promoting Nova, yeah? Performing on stage, taking on the journey that who was it? Martin, what's his name that died? Just
Marcus.
really yeah, Marcus, just making sure that he is like remembered, you know what I mean? It's important to me that he's remembered, yeah? Through Nova.
A memorial concert? That would be an honor.
Yeah, I mean, or whatever brings in the punters, whatever we think. Skid, what do you reckon? Memorial concerts go good here? It's a bit of a funny vibe, isn't it, for memorials?
I mean, I haven't thought about that.
What if we said, oh, right, what if we said that, right, the kid is performing, yeah, and whilst the kid is performing on stage as a memorial concert, we are going to be channeling the spirits of the Martin, dead kid, like they're playing together. Do you know what I mean? Like a bit of a spooky dooky, punky, fucking, everybody's having a shits and giggles kind of thing. Yeah, that brings people in, wouldn't it?
I think we definitely need a memorial concert, given you can't remember the kid's name, despite it being the same as your own name. So that's
Lynas.
a great thing.
No, the Mark part. It's just like Mark and then us.
Yeah.
Like us.
Yeah.
The two Marks together. Like Mark us.
He's all of us, really, isn't he? We're all close. He's one of the team now. I mean, I know he's dead, but togetherness, business and that is us.
You see,
Marcus.
You see Skidz completely almost like pale. He has been inhaling like almost half a cigarette. And you see the ash kind of just drop to the floor, and that kind of almost shakes him a bit awake as he kind of then grabs for the cigarette, exhales, and's like, well, I need a drink. And he heads over to the bar.
Drinks. Let's fucking talk business, people.
No drugs, but I can do drinks.
We'll work on that. We'll work on it.
Okay. So you approach or head towards the bar.
Henry's coming out of that back room now with his cup of hot lemon water.
Hot is an overstatement. Tepid is the right word. Yeah, Rosie kind of looks at Skid and she immediately kind of reaches for a bottle. He shakes his head, brings out another bottle, shakes his head, brings out another bottle that he then takes to kind of pour himself first one drink, second drink, and then third drink. And then he starts pouring for you guys one more drink. And he then looks over to Rosie and then sees Henry kind of coming out of the storeroom and is like, Jesus, who let you? And great, yeah. As you can see, we're kind of in the process there. I have somebody actually coming in just tomorrow for a lot of this. I just God damn it, why today?
That
Oh God,
that is
half
fantastic
an
to
hour.
hear, Mr.
Oh
Ryder.
God.
Is your Section 36 removal and alteration of offending work order. It's lovely to know that you've already got somebody coming in tomorrow. So I'll give it to the end of the week then, shall I?
Yeah, actually, Harry, that's a really fucking good idea because we're going to be putting on a bit of a thing here. Like, so you've got a bit of a trust in us. You know us. We're all friends, aren't we? We're going to be helping out Skid, making this place a bit safer because we've got a big gig coming up. Duet, you might
No.
say.
Rosie kind of perks up. Oh, what? A gig? What's who's gonna play? What's
Yeah.
happening?
I'm doing a memorial concert for Marcus. We found his thingy in the cello, and
Yeah,
it's gonna be really cool because we're gonna talk about spirits and we're gonna talk about like the togetherness of all of the punk world. It's gonna be
yeah.
really, really cool.
So we're going to
I'm
be
sorry,
punk.
I'm from unfamiliar with Marcus.
Oh, he was
Um,
a kid that kind of, well, yeah, he died on the stage. Yeah.
Marcus
Mr.
Fisher.
Skidz kind of
Ryder.
closes his eyes and he's like, "Oh fuck."
Henry starts
Yeah, and
flicking through his notepad. I don't seem to have any notes of that, Mr. Ryder.
I would also
I
like to
think.
know how this guy died. That's not been clarified to me yet.
Yeah, come on, Skids. You need to
Yeah.
fucking spill the beans on this, mate.
He takes a deep drag and just takes another shot. And Rosie kind of leans in. It's like, weirdest thing, I tell you. Was on stage begging Skids to be playing. I mean, cello, right? We're punk band, punk room. He comes in with this cello, says he has this really cool act he wants to do. Bothers Skids for weeks and weeks until he finally cracks. Skids kind of just every time she says something, he's about to kind of almost say the same, and she kind of just says it for him. And yeah, so he goes on stage, and then kind of like something happens. I mean, it was a bit rough. I mean, the crowd we have here. I mean, some people might have thrown a couple of bottles and stuff at him. It's not great, I mean, it's a rough life down here, and either you're a good performer or you're not. But then, well, there was this kind of well, she kind of eyes you, Henry, and at the same time, Skids. There might have been some brief moments of light sound. Yeah. And then, well, there was just I don't know, there was a loud bang and the speakers kind of went wild. And there was this kind of wind. And then, I mean, people were frightened and they kind of started running and and then somebody kind of just down the bar just like grunts and well it was kind of I don't know well and then as if nothing he just continues to play and it's when one of the guys in the first rows kind of saw it he went up to him and well he was dead. But he still sat upright and he was like playing. We couldn't really explain it. I mean, his eyes were like complete blood. And you see Skids kind of like perking up as you hear this static noise from the speakers. And he's kind of just almost like terrified, looks at the stage, and you can see him kind of holding himself into the bar counter and the static kind of subsides and he kind of looks kind of calmer. Yeah, yeah, and well, nothing we can do. And called the paramedics, just took him, and I mean, but since then we have these kind of issues with the sound. I was really hoping that the electrician would be here today already, but man, I swear, don't you hear that? Don't you hear that? Like that?
So you know you have a faulty sound system and wiring, which possibly resulted in the death of a young man, but you're still being on a
No, no,
gig
no, no,
this
no,
evening.
no. Listen. The wiring
No,
was fine.
you listen, Mr. Ryder. You just said yourself you can hear the sound. That speakers are not designed to make static like that. Show me the wiring now.
Oh, fuck. He kind of gets up, like slumped, and he looks just down, like exhausted and beaten up, basically. And he starts to kind of thread to the stage. What are the other three doing?
I might just tap Melling on the shoulder actually, and just be like, listen, pal, look, right, I'm gonna give you a bit of friendly advice, all right, mate? Chill the fuck out. Like, just chill the fuck out, mate. All right, I mean, like, what are you doing here? This is look, Skid. No offense, mate. No offense, kid. This is going to be a great place to start your career with Melvin's like memorial. Listen, Melling, like, what the fuck? Like, this is a shithole. This is an absolute hole of shit of a venue. Why are you here pulling the shit you're pulling? Yeah.
For that very reason, Mr. Lynas, you've seen the state of this building. This place does not deserve to be open.
And the people that come in here, they fucking mosh pit, beat the shit out of each other. This is not, the place isn't a danger to the clientele. The clientele are a danger to the fucking place, more accurately. But listen, right, I've seen you, mate. I've seen you. You're after something. What is it?
I'm after having this place closed down. That's what I'm after.
Bollocks.
It's not a safe place. Look at it. People have been hurt here. The place is disgusting. I'm surprised nobody's been made ill just even drinking in this place.
I'm sure they have. But listen, right. If you...
It's a blight on the city.
If we didn't have this place, where are all those fucking idiots going to go that throw themselves around and mosh pit and headbutt each other? Where are they going to go if they're not going to go here? This is what keeps them where they are. Yeah? It's like closing down a prison. The bloody prisoners will go everywhere. Don't do it. You keep them in a place where you know where they are, right? And there's some music that comes through here that's actually, not that bad.
Extremely convenient that you're the one that profits from this music.
I mean, coincidence, isn't it? Serendipity, they say. Is that what they're saying? Probably. Listen, mate. What's it going to take to get you to start just chilling out a little bit? Stop. Skid's got a lot on his mind at the minute. He's got a new big gig coming up. Yeah, the kids involved. We've got a bloody news reporter over here. Yeah, music magazine stories, all this kind of stuff, journalism. It's going to be big. You could be a part, right? Imagine if you could report back to your people how you helped this place get to where it needed to be, rather than just fucking strike it down. Hey?
He's going to turn and look at Mr.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he's going to turn and look at Mr. Ryder and say, from what I've seen so far, Mr. Ryder, you'd be lucky if this place is still open to put on your memorial gig.
At the same time, Johnny, maybe in the corner of your eye, you notice there's another guy kind of heading to the bathroom. You don't look around, you riding on your earlier extreme. You don't see the other guy who kind of grinned at you before out again. And just something that you notice on the side.
Yeah. I mean, I feel compelled to talk to Nova before I get into the bathroom. Just like,
sure.
Nova, Sid Vicious, Darby Crash, Marcus Fisher.
Yep.
A bunch of punk musicians that died before they hit 25.
I'm 19.
And your plan after hearing about the death of one of them is to do the exact same thing that he was doing.
Well, no, I'm not going to do what he did. I'm going to do it better and without drugs.
The others, Skidz kind of looks a bit tired and kind of like, listen, I'm thinking, and you hear the door from outside opening. There's a brief gust of relatively fresh air coming into the club for a second, followed by the loud, disturbing kind of sounds of a group of people kind of just chattering and the bumping of boxes or whatever they're carrying against the walls and kind of making quite a fuss. And turning around the corner, coming into the main stage, is a guy wearing a top hat and a bright smile leather jacket. He's holding a kind of a guitar case, and he kind of looks around. Wicket, oh man, I haven't been here since God knows when. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna rock this place tonight. Skidz kind of briefly kind of looks up, and there's a smile. Sonic, Johnny, good to see you, man. Finally, some good news. Hi, man. I was just saying that we have these fine performers coming tonight. Fine performers, man. We're a punk group, man. Yeah, right. Sorry. Yeah, just go ahead. Get settled. He kind of leans over. Just ignore them. You might know these two, maybe. Anyway, just feel at home. Drinks on the house. Anything you want, right? Just get going, right? I'm gonna open the door soon. Right. He kind of turns around and sees you, and all the fun and excitement kind of drains again when he sees you meddling, and he's like, right, yeah, come, great, yeah. I mean, actually, would you mind until they kind of set up? I think it would be kind of easier because they can maybe show you how to set up things. They've been here, and they know their way around. And the three guys and the punk woman kind of look at Melling kind of with this like smug smile. Who's that clown? You're gonna hear for a little trumpet trumpet performance, or what do you do? And one of them kind of flicks a cigarette stub at you.
And you give them a wry smile and say, yes, gentlemen. And then I'm going to perform a council inspection and see whether or not I should cancel your gig this evening.
Right, wicked. Cool, let's rock. And they kind of just ignore that and walk to the stage where they kind of set up. No, but you probably have heard of Sonic Anarchy. Quite moderately famous, but yeah, steady name in the punk scene. In the meantime, we have Johnny, who is walking over to the bathrooms, and yeah, you at the doors. Do you open it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Do you open it up? There's a sink to your right. There are two stalls on the left, and what looks to be, a pissoir because of the water kind of dripping into the center of the room. Behind the hand washer, and yeah, there's a definite smell in here that you know from these sort of clubs. And can you roll for a spot hidden?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Can you roll for power?
Oh, gosh. Always a good sign.
Bye, Johnny.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
fantastic.
good to fail. Yeah.
You can roll a D3.
All right.
You look inside the room, and something seems weird. First of all, there's nobody in here. There's footsteps that somebody was in here. There's posters covered on the back of the wall, and there's kind of scribblings and whatnot. One of the toilets seems to kind of overflow gently a bit, leaking into that other water that kind of combines in that slow draining outlet in the center of this room. But yeah, there's nobody in here. The only thing you see is, well, the posters on the other side and the scribblings and graffiti. They're creating an interesting pattern. like a triangle maybe, or design, a figure, a sign, maybe a strange sign. You kind of stare at it and you almost feel like drawn to it. You step one, two steps forward, dabbing through the muddy waters underneath your feet. And somewhere in the distance you hear a strange sound echoing from nowhere, but like halls and depth of beyond this room. And you see this pattern slowly ingraining into your mind when suddenly the box next to you that you don't remember even taking back jumps open and a jack-in-the-box goes, "Whoa!"
Oh, that's what makes it go off, I guess. The sound I heard like in the Sirenscape like like there's like a drilling sound almost, and then like almost a musical sound. Is the sound I'm hearing, I guess, musical or
What
uh,
what sound?
okay?
There was no sound.
Yeah.
You just hear the flies buzzing and the water dripping. No, but you certainly you heard kind of a musical, almost like an ambience, a melody, an orchestra, a floating sound of a performance or something. But now that you think of it, like there's no source of light, and you just hear the commotion behind you in the hallway.
So I have some skill in photography. Do I have a camera with me?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, can I take a picture of that symbol?
Absolutely, you can take a picture of that sign.
Okay. I'm gonna do that and then I guess leave. I don't know what else to do with what just happened with me.
Yeah. You take a photograph, and as you as you kind of snap that photo, just for that brief second, roll photography just to see something.
Sure. Is it a
Ooh.
success?
Almost like these images, the design that the sign that you see on the wall, it's almost like it's bright yellow, golden, flashing into the camera for that brief second that you look through, and the flash goes off.
And am I hearing the music again?
Just a faint wow, basically. How do you feel?
Odd, I think. It's that I'm very confused at how many of these people are going to the bathroom when there's nobody in the bathroom. I was convinced they were all doing drugs in here, but I'm just not seeing anybody. And
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
it's odd.
Um, okay, we go back to the others as Skidz has kind of like guided Sonic Anarchy, or just briefly, as he goes to the bar and brings some beers, and stops with Melling and say, again, as he said, you're free to kind of watch as they set up. I'm pretty sure you'll find everything kind of satisfactory. It's going to be nice and fine. You know, I mean, what can I say? I mean, the gig's on in like half an hour. They need to set up. It's going to be fine, right? I mean, we're not, there we go. Great. You guys set up. Um, cool. He brings over the beers, and
As you were, Mr. Ryder.
probably you see coming from the bathroom, Johnny, maybe slightly odd looking, kind of behind himself for once or twice before he rejoins the four of you, or the three of you.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Johnny.
Nova. Sonic Anarchy here yet?
Yeah, they're on the stage. They're setting up right now. I was debating. Oh, there they go. I was debating about asking them some questions, but I also didn't want to disturb them. I don't know. Do you think I should ask them some questions Like I want to know about how they got into stuff and what they like where else they're playing.
I'm gonna go ask them some questions, whether they want me to or not.
Oh,
I could probably introduce you.
yeah, yes, please, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
I'm gonna go to talk to Sonic Anarchy.
My favorite enemy of the night, Henry. What are you doing?
I'm just observing. He's kind of got the collect board, watching them set up, and just looking around the club at the minute, looking at the lighting rigs, and just generally scribbling lots of notes.
Okay.
But pacing around and listening out because that buzzing is starting to really is annoying him.
It is. It is. What about Mark? What do you do if you're with us?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
We
we
can
can
hear
you.
you.
Oh, right. I'm just being very still. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think I've still been trying to gather the idea of trying to create some kind of narrative out of this, some kind of story. This is an event now that the Sonic Anarchy have turned up. I'm probably, I've probably been nudging Nova, nudging the kid, kind of going, look, it's just like, see what they do, see what see how they present themselves to these guys, yeah, this audience, right? Because it's not just about this small little shithole. It's about doing something, right? And it's about doing something. If we can get Johnny L to like, write up about it, it hits newspapers, it hits articles, it finds other fans. It's the spark is what we're looking for. This place, there's something a bit kooky about this place. We need to bloody cash in on it.
Yeah, like so it's kind of like the spark of the electrics in here is like the spark to my career.
Right. Imagine your career started with the sparks of this place burning the old bloody thing down, and you've got what's his name, Matthew, the boy that died.
Marcus. Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus. Right. He's a part of it. He's a part of you. And everybody here owes it to you to hear what you've got to do for him. Huh?
I
Audience
like
investment,
that.
emotional manipulation. It's a key part, Nova. You got to start really, really paying attention to what I'm saying to you.
Well, I don't really like the manipulation part. Like, aren't we just having fun?
No, it's like for their own good, like looking
Oh,
after a old person.
oh, okay, okay.
Okay. Coming back from Sonic Anarchy is Skidz, and he seems to be a bit in a better mood, kind of briefly grunting when every time he now sees Melling, writing stuff on his clipboard. And he comes over to you, Mark, because Johnny and Nova are kind of heading to the band as well. And he kind of then again takes a long drag, and he's like, "Man, that concert, you think? I mean, I mean, I don't know about this. If he's gonna fuck us, um, I don't know what. I mean, if tonight goes wrong, I'm fucked. I mean, I know that. Look at him. That's like the second stack of pages that he pulls out. Are you with us, Mark?
Sorry, yeah. You've got to just your shit together, mate. Just fucking pull it together. All this bitching and moaning, I can't be doing with it. We need positive people, can do, fucking
Right.
go-getters, yeah. You know,
Right.
like,
Right.
what you mean, your little sad story? There was a little boy here, right, Martin, and he fucking died playing the cello, mate. Yeah, and
Marcus,
you're
but
boo-hooing
yeah.
about your situation.
Man, nobody came even to pick up his stuff. That's why I still have the cello. I mean, I still have a bag somewhere up
Right.
in my office from him. I mean,
Do
nobody gives a
you?
fuck about him. Well, yeah, I think
Uh,
so. I don't know. I mean, nobody came to pick even the cello up. I thought
I'll
that would
take it.
be
I'll take his bag, mate. I'm a caring kind of guy. We'll take his bag. You know, we'll see what's there to help with the memorial. Yeah, he was a good lad. I remember. Sent me his tape. You know, I
Right.
was gonna make him a star before all this happened.
Well, then come with us. Come with me. I'll need to sort some things out anyway upstairs and get the stuff for Sonic. Yeah, just follow me along. And it kind of leads
Yeah.
you past the stage, past Nova and Johnny, who are speaking to um, Sonic Anarchy, maybe, or approaching them. You see Melling kind of walking, clipboard pacing and tapping as he occasionally kind of looks around up and down. And you go around the corner and you see the couple of stairs leading up to a darkened corridor, the walls of office kind of riddled with grippy and oily fingerprints and drag marks from stuff being carried up and down quite often. And yeah, you walk up to his office, to Skid's office, and I think um, that's a good time to take a short break.
Excellent.
Right.
And we're back. Fantastic. In a strange place called the Threshold, somewhere in the shady parts of town, a punk rock club, where some people have their own agendas and some are just awful people that try to write up things that don't want to have fun. So, as we continue, we have Mark Lynas heading up with Skidz to his office to retrieve maybe some of the belongings of, what is it, Matthew? Mode? Yeah, one of the
Marvin.
guys. Marvin. We have Mr. Melling, our favorite character, making a detailed description of every content and violation that he can find in the Threshold to the benefit and to the joy of everyone involved here. And we have Johnny Hell and Nova, who are approaching the four characters on stage who are just plugging in their sound system and, you know, testing the guitar, the bass, the drum, and they kind of look briefly up as they see Johnny coming up, and oh wait, what wicked Johnny Hell, isn't it? Oh man, I listened to your first album, man. That was crazy. I mean, you know you were offbeat, but man, that's punk, you know.
I wasn't offbeat, okay? The drummer was offbeat. But neither here nor there. Thank
The
you.
drummer kind of perks up briefly. The drummer was not offbeat. He was perfectly on time. You were offbeat, and kind of disappears in the back again. I'm just saying, man. Great, great, great. He kind of lifts briefly his top hat, and you can see that his hair, massive long hair underneath, has now taken the shape of the top hat, and he kind of just puts it back on. So wicked. So who's that? Your daughter or what? You brought. You have somebody new in the field, or?
Uh, this is Nova. It's been a real big act. Really kind of about to break out. So big musician. She
Why?
wants to
Hi.
meet you guys.
I'm a big fan.
Right.
Hi. Yeah, so I am talking to Skids and we're gonna do a concert here and it's gonna be great. I just wanted to, see. I won't take up too much of your
Well,
time. I know you're just like
what
busy.
what do you do?
I'm a
Do you
lead I'm a lead singer for a punk band.
the the woman kind of like perks up from kind of behind the backstage area. Yeah, you sing?
I do, yeah.
What's your band called?
It's well, it's kind of funny. It's called the Sparkle Monkeys, which is kind of a weird name for my band, but it's just because we really like to be glittery and like add a different dichotomy to the whole punk scene.
You see her kind of eyeing you very sternly. Then she kind of moves from behind the the velvet curtain, basically. She has these like knuckles and the spikes on around her arms, and she kind of approaches you with this like sinister, almost like stern look. Wicked. I like it. It's against the system.
Yeah,
These
that's
sisters
what I
need to
thought
stick
too.
together. And she kind of pulls you up on stage and kind of pulls up the mic and plug me in, Rex. And there's a bit of static and okay, let's hear what you got. Let's see those sound systems. I want to hear what your voice sounds.
Okay, I mean, I'm not warmed up, but like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Hey man, this is punk. Riot. Go for it.
Would you like me to roll music?
Yes, please. let's see how your performance goes here. I mean, not any pressure or anything, but
Ooh, hard success, 24 on 60.
Fantastic. Describe to us your opening act and your potential debut that might path your career as a punk rock singer.
Yeah, so this song is very much a mismatch of genres. So it starts out with like a little bit of lyrical vibe, and then the tempo increases, and I have some screaming in there during the chorus, and then I go back to being a little bit more subdued. It's kind of all over the place, but I am having a great time.
Fantastic. And you see that most of the people actually kind of stopped, kind of turning around, and there's a small crowd gathering in front from those few people that were here. Johnny, you look around and you definitely notice that there's fewer people than there were just like 15 minutes ago. Like definitely now there are fewer people. You counted about 7 or something when you were here before. Now they're like 4 others. I mean, excluding the bar and dirt and yeah, the kind of like, yeah, great sound. Okay, girl. You got some voice. Well done. Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Okay. So Johnny, is she what do you think? She the new big break? And you kind of pulled back into the conversation.
I mean, punk rock seems to be undergoing some sort of revival from late 70s today. The acts are different, they're newer, they're experimenting with new styles. I think that bands like Novas are probably where going to lead the new revival.
Right, wicked. You hear that, girl?
Yeah.
Might be the
Thanks,
beginning of
Johnny.
something. Do you have a manager already? I mean, just be careful because the ones that you choose, they can be a bit slimy and grimy. I mean, just talking about that Lynas guy, man, he is. I heard things about him.
Oh no, he's
Whoa.
actually really great.
Right? No, he's not.
Oh, well, he's always
Lady,
been nice
he's
to
not.
me.
Yeah, because he wants your royalties and he wants your money. He's not. He doesn't like you. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't even know your name, probably.
He calls me kid all the time. It's like a
You
nickname
you
thing.
you get like a hug from Janice, the musician, and she kind of just gives you a hug and kind of like there. Johnny, anything else you do?
Just the journalism now. That's that you're asking me. No, just guys, why did you decide to play the Threshold?
Well, Skidz called us up and well, he said it was he needed a big break, and well, honestly, like we had an IOU for him, so we thought, why not just cash it in while we can, and we didn't have anything to do, so we just thought, let's do this. Honestly, he sounded a bit desperate. We couldn't deal with the crying in the background.
Yeah, I was gonna say this seems a little below you, but
Hey, man.
good old favor for friends.
Yeah, exactly. Got to do what you got to do.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys more after the show. I'll let you get set up.
Ah, wicked. Cool. And Henry, you kind of listen. You might have just listened to Nova kind of performing. What do you think? Does she have some talent?
I think he enjoyed the lyrical parts, but the second you started screaming, it spoilt it. Absolutely spoilt it.
Of course it did. As you kind of walk around, you do notice there's suddenly like a brush of something against your back, and you kind of turn around, but there's nobody there.
Okay, kind of like shrug his shoulders a little bit. This place is it's starting to creep him out just because of there's that constant buzzing. He's getting frustrated. The people here, and yeah, he's going to move his way more towards the stage. He wants to be able to properly see what they're doing with these wires and partly to listen into the conversations, see what's actually going off. And because Mark isn't there at the moment, so it's a perfect time to actually get his job done.
Can you roll for a spot hidden, please?
Yes. No, yeah, 69 to a 25, so yeah, not at all.
Nice. Okay, you just walk forward. There's something bugging you as you kind of approach and you kind of look around. You're not really sure what it is, but roll for power.
No, total failure on that as well. 85.
Fantastic. You feel kind of strange, like you're being observed and people are looking at you. You're aware that people are looking at you, but this is different. Like something is looking at you, and there's also a very unsettling feeling. You feel, again, like as you walk forward, there are these moments when you could swear that somebody just walked past you behind or in front of you. You bumped into something for a fraction, but there's nothing in front of you. And you feel this kind of unsettling, almost premonition maybe set in. Something is really weird.
Probably for the first time this evening, he's going to stop writing on his clipboard and start to kind of move over to one of the areas where there's maybe more lighting from the lighting rig, and just kind of glancing over his shoulder, and yeah, just kind of feeling very out of sorts. And he just kind of wants to get where it's a bit brighter, a bit more out of the shadows.
Yeah, and as you do, there's a slight feeling of maybe a sense of release as you kind of go into the light. And yeah, there's just a weirdness that you cannot describe. In the meantime, going up the stairs is Mark. You can also roll for a spot hidden check.
Okay. A spot hidden. That's a success.
Can you roll for power?
Okay. That's a big fail, 91.
Fantastic. Well, unfortunately. But as you walk up the stairs, you see Skidz kind of just a few steps up ahead of you. He mumbles something about forms and maybe about Melling and his nonsense, and his voice kind of starts to trail off because you're kind of mesmerized by the arrangement of the posters, of gigs, of designs, and as you look at them, you have to stop almost for a second because a sound seems to move in, a cacophony of sounds, like a matinee, a circus surrounding. It feels to come from everywhere, pulling almost like your senses in of every direction. You see the kind of hallway briefly stretching and compressing again. And the patterns of the designs and the posters around you create a beautiful design of a logo of some sort. Roll a d3.
Ooh. 3.
Okay, that's 3 points of standard gloss.
Oh.
Oh,
As you react, how do you feel? The only thing the only thing that kind of keeps with you is the sound, kind of the fading sound in your head, and that symbol.
What would the symbol? What did I see in regard to the symbol? This logo.
It looks like a circle with a triangle and a couple of lines to it. It's hard to describe. It's weird. It's hard to describe, but you know exactly how it looks. And you have this weird understanding of it. It's almost like it's beautiful in itself. It has a draw to it. You should use this somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in supernatural shit that's not real that you can't make money from. So in this moment, I think if I'm walking behind, I'll be like, "Fuck! Hey, What was that? That music there? The circus shit you were playing there?"
Skid's head comes popping in back into the doorway. Like, what? Did you hear that? The cello too, right?
No, dude, it was all like circus music. Did this room? I swear this corridor looked longer a second ago, and because the posters and that, and
He takes a deep drag on a cigarette.
I
you
need
all
a
right,
pen.
mate?
Yeah, fuck, I'm great. I'm fucking great. Can I have a pen and a bit of paper, please, mate? I need to just draw
Right,
something
right.
quickly.
Come up. I know it's somewhere. And you come up into the office. Um,
I will.
it's a small, yeah, it's a small kind of dingy room. It's overcrowded with paperwork everywhere. The table is kind of cluttered with everything. There are a couple of file cabinets that seem to contain various sorts of things that you can even see. There's a couple of maybe even guns on top of it, kind of like just lying around. A couple of flick knives and whatnot. And Skidz kind of walks on the around the table and kind of looks through his desk and like pulls out a pen, like hands it to you. Like, you look a bit pale, mate.
Yeah. No, I'm all right. I just got to get up. 1 second, Skid. 1 second, mate, and I'm just going to draw out the symbol that I've seen like 3 or 4 times, just until I kind of get it right in my
Yeah.
head.
Or
Maybe
5 times, or 10 times, or 15
yeah,
times, or 20 times,
sure.
or 30 times.
Possibly even when I
Hey, mate,
finish the paper.
mate, stop! You scratching the paper. Hey, mate.
And I'll just do a few on the desk as well, just like really kind of finalize it, and then just be like, right. So this is this is the shit right here. This is it. And as I'm saying this, I'm pulling out a small little see-through plastic baggie that's full of white
Mm-hmm.
powder, and I'm just kind of like dabbing it into
Baking
the corner
powder,
of
of
my
course,
thumb.
because you're making some cake.
Yeah, exactly. You know, everybody loves a bit of the sweetness. And as I'm talking, I'm talking really fast. I'm like, this symbol, mate, this symbol. It's like, that carnival music and all the weird shit that's going on here, cellos and the kid, and it's just, and like, we are gonna. I mean, this is gonna explode, mate. Skid, this is gonna absolutely explode. Like, you, the kid, me, Mason, everyone's going to be just buzzing. You know what I mean? It's going to be it's going to be next level. And that Johnny L, right? He might be a dick and no one likes him because of what he says, but he's going to write something amazing about this. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I got this logo, mate. This is what's going to be on everything.
Right. He takes a deep breath on a cigarette again, realizes it's almost out, kind of puts it out, puts a new one in, and before he even exhales, he kind of takes another drag in before he kind of exhales. And it's like, right. Yeah, wicked. I mean, if we can get this place up and running again, I mean, yeah.
Mate, there's no
right.
if. There's no if. This place will be up and running again. Hey, you said you had His bag, the boy's bag.
Right, yeah, it's one of the drawers there. Just just look through it. A brown leather bag. Just go have a look. Let me just find the paper for the Sonic. Don't need to sign this. The waiver liability. Blah blah blah. Yeah, you can go over. Can you roll a listen because you're amped up? You get advantage on that too.
Oh, benefits of casual drug taking. So is that a bonus die that I'll get, is it?
Yes, that is a bonus die.
Thank God for that. Okay, I've rolled an 83. Let's just roll a d10 quickly. See if I can remedy this situation. Yeah, so 23 and
Fantastic.
55.
Great. Do you want to spend luck to make that a heart?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay. Fantastic. You're going to the cupboard and you pull it open, you see kind of a couple of knights, brass knuckles, various accoutrements that you usually find after cleanup in a punk bar. But there's something else that you start to hear. It is that clicking, buzzing sound of something around here. It becomes more audible as you just stand there. And you have that sensation briefly as if something kind of rushes past you in the back and clack, 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 kind of moves behind you. You see Skidz kind of like just looking through some paper, shuffling about, and I know I had it somewhere. Where is it?
Do you hear that, mate?
What?
There's it's a, there's something there. There's something something just brushed past me. Like you were over there, and something just swoosh past me. You can't hear that tapping. The
So no. Wait. Listen, let me just find this out. I'll come over there in a second. You're 100% sure that there's something kind of moving and buzzing around you.
Doesn't help that Mark's eyes are like red, bloodshot because of all of the caffeine and drugs and everything that's just been like, and he's just twitching out. But yeah, he's looking around the room, just kind of like, shh, hey, Spud, there's something in here. Listen.
He kind of looks up. And we go downstairs where, Johnny, you just leave off stage. You see in one of the few lights that kind of illuminates one of the corners, there's Henry kind of also looking a bit... How do you look, Henry? Or appear to the others?
A bit perturbed. He's stopped writing and he's just glancing around the bar now, trying to take stock of things. But yeah, he's looking a bit pale and a bit almost jittery.
Okay. And Nova, how do you appear?
Very excited. I had just gotten the opportunity to be on stage, talk to these band members who have actually made it. I'm doing wonderful.
Oh, fantastic. You just leave the stage as you can see the four of Sonic Anarchy kind of setting up there, putting the music. You see that the front doors is opening and you hear the chattering of people as they kind of start to move in. They do a bit of more warm up and kind of get ready. And yeah, you might see the other two kind of looking as they do. What do you do? Nova.
So Mark is still upstairs. I'm probably actually very excited to tell him about my stage time. So I would head that way and go upstairs.
Okay, fantastic. Johnny, what do you do? Do you just kind of keep your distance from Henry, or do you join him?
Oh, I'll join Henry. He looks like a fish out of water at this point, and I'm just gonna come up and like, first punk rock show.
Does it show?
Yeah, yeah, it shows.
Adjusts his tie a little bit.
You need to do the inspection right now. I mean, I just think it's gonna be a little heavy for you, man. You don't look good.
I think maybe I should go and check the back of house. Yes,
All
yeah, yeah.
right, I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I'm gonna cover this. So, check
So
out the
where
back
are
of
you
the-
heading?
I'm going to head to the cellar or the tap room.
There's not really a tap room or anything. There's only ground level. There are no other rooms than the bathroom, storeroom, bar, and then upstairs where Skid's office is. It's an old kind of factory building that has been converted at some point into this thing.
Yeah. Actually,
Maybe
that's a very good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you check that out.
We got the bathroom and the offices. So, having seen the state that when Johnny came out of the bathroom, I don't think I even need to inspect those. So, upstairs.
You don't want to go in that bathroom.
Okay. Fantastic. Nova, you kind of see the stairs kind of leading up to where Mark disappeared to. Roll for listen as you kind of are in that hallway and start to head up. Okay.
I fail.
You hear nothing actually as you walk quickly upstairs in your excited state, and you are just coming up as you see Skidz getting up behind the office. He kind of like looks confused at Mark, who bloodshot right eyes looks around, frantically turning his head. Quiet. Psh, 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 psh. Downstairs, Johnny Mayhem is positioning himself on stage. He's looking at his mates and like, are we ready to fucking start this? Wicked, let's go. And they're like, 1, 2, 3, and they strike one chord. Suddenly, Johnny and Henry, as you're about to kind of move towards the backstage or passing these massive speakers, you feel that vibration or sound coming out of it. But that's not it. It is the secondary thing. It's the shaking of the ground, the tremor that shakes this building. Everything is shaking. Johnny kind of smiles on stage. Wicked! And he smiles brightly. Upstairs, as you just asked for silence, Nova comes into the room. She kind of is about to say something or maybe just see you. Can you roll for Dex up there, the two of you?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or actually, Dex or Luck, whatever you prefer.
Dex. Otherwise, I'm gonna die.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
failure.
extreme success for Nova.
Fantastic.
67 over 60.
Nova, you might be just quick enough that you kind of just pull yourself back, because what you see is the beginning of cracks in the window. Suddenly, the window in Skid's office explodes, glass shatters, kind of fly into the room, and a hurling, loud wind blows through. The glass shards kind of fly into the room. Mark, can you roll a d3?
No. It's a 2.
2 points of damage as these glass shards kind of fly into your chest and arms. You hear a tremor running through everything. And then it becomes quiet. You hear downstairs just a kind of slow and maybe late wicked.
Mark, are you okay?
Oh, fucking glass! What the fuck? Oh my god!
I mean, like, do you need me to I can get him out.
Yeah. Come on, push.
Okay,
Go
come out to the hallway. Get out of this room.
All right.
You see Skidz kind of like standing behind the desk, and he has one or two kind of glass shards in his shoulder, but he's just staring out of the window. And his eyes are kind of wide, you can see it from the size, and he's going pale. The cigarette is almost falling out of his mouth.
Skidz, hey, come with us.
He doesn't react. What? He's just looking outside.
Skidz, you all right, mate? You got glass in your shoulder, mate. Skidz.
What the fuck is... It's back, isn't it? He points out of the window.
This is where we die, because we look out the window?
Yes, absolutely looking out the window.
The alleyway that was there before is gone. You just see a vacant, otherworldly place. Plains of stone and rock. It looks terrifying and weird, but the most terrifying is the movements between these massive rocks. The quick and fast kind of signs of something moving in rapid pace between those stones heading towards the building. Not just one or two, but 20, 50. In the distance, up to 100 seem to move. I think it's time for you to roll for San.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, 97
2
over 52. 2?
Fantastic.
2.
1 point of loss for Nova and a D4 for Mark.
2.
Fantastic. Meanwhile, downstairs, we have Henry and Johnny. You just moved next to Johnny Mayhem, who kind of wicked as he kind of looks around. You see there are a few people in the room. Suddenly, there's a shattering of glass coming from upstairs, a hurling gust of wind that runs through the building. You hear the cracking and the flapping of the front door, metal on metal, banging and banging. And the whole kind of interior is kind of whirled through this gust of wind. Actually refreshing because it doesn't stink as much. But there's a moment when Sonic Anarchy is about to kind of like, let's go, 1, 2, 3, and they start to play again. Suddenly, there's a jolt of electricity that kind of sparks everywhere. All the lights kind of flare up brightly, and then poof, go out, and you're surrounded in pitch black darkness.
Henry is gonna let out a not particularly manly squeal.
Okay. Johnny, what about you?
Maybe cool it on the music, guys. Looks like there's some technical issues.
Right, wicked. And then you hear a voice from Sonic Anarchy, and it just breaks off, and you hear a dragging sound, the crash of a guitar falling on the ground, and a shattering of maybe of a drumstick. What was that? And you suddenly feel this buzzing insectoid noise around you. It chitters and clacks and moves. From all around you in the shadows, there's something, and you feel something brushing past you. Both of you roll for San.
Hmm. 86.
Oh, fantastic. 1 point for a success and D4 for fail. Ooh,
3.
Nice. How do you feel? What do you do?
Really terrified. He was already extremely uncomfortable in this place, but then being in the pitch black and feeling that movement again, yeah, he's going to start staggering back towards where he knows there was the wall, in the hopes of at least having a wall behind him, and so he's got some type of anchor point.
You have pretty decent luck. Roll for luck.
Two.
Oh,
And with a few steps, you find the wall behind you. Nothing weird, but safety and resort. Again, it's pitch black dark. The only thing you can start to see is behind the bar, some of the wires or electrical kind of fallen down due to the shattering. A couple of the bottles kind of fallen to the ground, and you see the smoldering kind of starts a little fire somewhere in the background. That's the only light that kind of starts to kind of illuminate the bar area. And it is cold. It's freezing in here now. You hear footsteps of a couple of people and some of the Sonic Anarchy kind of on stage. What? Blizz? What's going on? Where are you? Hey, mate, just what's going on?
Johnny's gonna say, "All right, everyone, stay still. If you have a lighter on, if you have a lighter on, you smoke, then light up, okay? So we can try and see what's going on."
Right, Wicket. You see in front of you on the stage that is closest, Johnny kind of flicking open a Zippo, and it takes a couple of turns actually to kind of light up. And then finally, there's a brief moment of light, and you see him kind of like, "Oh, what's going on?" And he looks, and his eyes widen, and suddenly you see these like two, well, claw-like things reaching forward out of the shadow, grabbing into his shoulder, and just pulling him away. And the lighter just falls onto the stage. Roll for San.
Yeah, that sounds fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah. There you go. Just 1 point of sanity loss. Because clearly there was the one part was human, the other part was not. Upstairs, the two of you, what do you do?
Is it also pitch black where we are?
It is pitch black, and as you look behind you, everything is dark. The only light you can see at the moment is coming from this ominous, otherworldly landscape in front of you, outside of the window.
I'm gonna grab a couple of those guns. I'm gonna give one to the kid. I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, kid, did you see the things moving out there? Fuck, keep this with you, kid." And I'm like waving it. You keep this with you, all right? You're gonna keep this with you.
Okay.
Did you see the fucking monsters things out there?
They were all.
But right, keep the gun. I'm gonna go to the door of the office.
There's just a pitch black tunnel downwards. You hear a bit of commotion, and you probably at that point hear the yell as somebody disappears on the stage, and you might hear Johnny yelling out to turn on a light.
Yeah, I'll close the door. I can't hear anything. They're probably already gone down there. It's like there's nothing to worry about. We just got to keep ourselves safe. Ride it out. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. They'll be fine. It's fine. Everyone's fine. Skidz, are you here? Are you still here?
Yeah, what the fuck is happening again? It's fucking happening again.
Okay, please tell us what you know, like now, please.
Does what happened when the kid was playing? Jesus fuck.
Melvin?
Marcus, but yeah.
It was the same. Shit. Fuck.
Okay.
What do we do?
What did you do then? What did you try? What didn't work? Tell us.
I don't know. He was playing that music that he had this glow to him. I don't know. Man, this didn't make sense. I don't want to say this with this guy there. I sound like a lunatic. He was glowing, man. He was glowing. He was on stage. He was glowing, and he was dead, and he was playing the cello. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on.
What are those things?
Fuck.
The fucking the claws.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, what the fuck, Skid? Why is this place open if it's a fucking elevator to hell with clawed fucking residents? What the fuck are you doing?
It didn't happen since I thought it was over. I just heard the music. I heard the cello. I heard it play. I mean, I thought it was some electrical shit. I was gonna fix it.
Wait. The cello. So every time this is happening, you're hearing the cello play, right?
You don't. Yeah, the fucking cello. That's why fucking have the electrician coming.
Right. Then we need to just play the cello, don't we? And then
no, because then you'll glow and die.
Fine.
No, I don't want to glow.
No, you won't. You won't glow. You won't glow. Cause listen, this is it. This is your big break. Not that nonsense back there. This is it. This is gonna make you a superstar. You fucking think about all those other musicians. They didn't glow, did they? They weren't playing to save themselves from clawed monsters. You're gonna be bigger than
you see
frickin...
Skidz and Nova kind of like maybe just stepping one step backwards as they look at you. And
waving the gun.
What they see but behind is out of the corner of the room, out of the shadows, something emerging and moving kind of slowly towards you. Are you saying something, Nova?
Yes, Mark. Mark, behind you, please. We need to leave. We need to leave this room. It's a thing.
Okay. Mark, you can roll for dodge with advantage.
Oh my
or bonus
gosh. Die. Okay. Here we go. If I do that. 30.
Oh, that is actually
I don't have
a success.
any dodge.
Yeah. I forgot to enter it. You have 45. Yes. It's a success. You just bend down or maybe just move backwards as you can see these kind of claws kind of snapping where you just stood a second before, and something quickly rushes past you and you feel it brushing against your shoulder or something. You feel the wounds kind of etching and you hear this clattering noise as it buzzes around you. It's still in here. Yeah.
Can I run to the door and try and shoot where I think the thing is?
Absolutely. You run to the door and you start shooting into the corner.
Yeah.
And let's see how that goes.
Not too well.
You definitely shoot.
20. Could
you
be
definitely
worse. Two friends in the room, could have been worse.
Exactly. But at that point, downstairs, you two will hear a gunshot from upstairs.
Okay.
What do you do?
I think Johnny's gonna try and find a beer bottle and like kind of smash it in half so he can get the pointy stick out.
Absolutely.
Maybe
Okay.
some just
So you find a bottle that's easily done around you. What about Henry?
Henry's going to use that wall to try and edge towards the bar. Um,
Hmm.
with the basic idea of trying to hunker and hide behind the bar.
Okay. Uh, then let's go into initiative. Um, I think Johnny, as you are ready and kind of poking into the darkness,
yeah.
you feel something coming towards you, and it quickly kind of um, pulls something strange um, as you suddenly feel your shoulders being kind of pierced, and
Right.
something grabs your hold,
Right.
and you hear this like clattering noise, a stench of like insectoid something lingers around you, and you just hear like almost mandibles kind of like very fast clicking next to your ear. You definitely feel that you're in a hold. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and twirl around out of that and use this broken off beer bottle to stab whatever's holding me.
Fantastic. Roll for a strength roll
Sure.
or fighting brawl, whatever you think is better.
Uh, Strength's a lot higher.
Go
So,
for a strength roll.
all right, sounds good. That's a success. Yeah, that is a success.
Okay. Roll a D2.
Okay. Flip a coin. Oh, that was a D1.
It's still one. Perfect. You tear yourself free, but with the damage of one hit point, as you definitely feel some flesh being ripped out from your shoulders, as it certainly had you in its grip. Um, Henry, what do you do?
Yeah, so he's going to be hunkering behind the bar, feeling around on the shelves, probably grab a
Going
pint
around the
pot.
bar, you will notice that there is a small fire that starts to spread, and given the soaked in wood of the bar itself, you see it's kind of spreading further and further across the bar, and the fire kind of slowly but steadily increases in its capacity.
Yeah. Just not edging away from that then and kind of yelling out that there's a fire, we need to get out of here.
You see Rosie kind of like just appearing from the storeroom. She's like, I come here. I think I'm. Whoop. She's being pulled back and disappears.
Okay. I'm gonna with the pipe pot, he's going to edge towards where he heard her voice in the hope that she's just slipped backwards, or he can do something to try and help her.
Okay. You can move around and basically you come to that corner between storeroom door and bar in front of you. Um, how about a stealth roll or yeah, a stealth roll would be adequate here.
Yep. Not with that dice roll. No, that's a failure.
You you try to hide in that corner and move towards that storeroom door when you hear this noise of like almost like massive what are they called? Cockroaches as they move towards you, and you hear this clack, 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 and mandibles clicking around you. Um, we'll leave you there for a second as upstairs, Mark, you shot into the darkness, bringing a bit of action to kind of the other two. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Um, you suddenly see a creature, there's no other word to describe it, appear behind Skidz, and you see it kind of grabbing towards its kind of upper torso, to his upper torso, and you see him kind of like just I didn't sign up for this. What do you do? And you go in Dex order. That means it is actually you both are at 60, so you can decide who goes first.
I think Nova goes first because I think Mark has just kind of turned around, rolled, dodged out the way, and fired wildly into the distance. So yeah.
Okay, so Mark's words were inspiring, and I am going to sprint to where I think the cello is as quickly as I can.
So you're going downstairs.
I
Fantastic.
am.
Mark, you see Nova abandoning you and running off.
I will. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna panic. I'm gonna run after the kid, but I'm probably gonna. I reckon I could probably get a couple of shots off past Skid's head to help him out.
Right, yeah.
I've had quite a lot of cocaine at this point. I reckon I can make the shot.
Absolutely. Let's go for it. And also roll for intelligence.
Oh, that seems like an insult. I'll roll for intelligence first.
Well, the one doesn't have to do it with the other, but
Oh, okay. 56 over 85 for
Okay.
intelligence. And then for saving Skid's life. Oh, okay. 93 over 20.
Mhm.
So,
Okay. Do you want to roll a d6?
do I? A 1.
I mean, saving is such a strong word, but grazing his shoulder with your shot is a much more accurate description of what happens. But in that motion, you see that whatever was behind him kind of quickly lets him go, enough for him to just be already past you and running down, although he didn't take any cocaine, leaving you in the room. But what you do see as well is in that middle file cabinet on the fold that you opened just earlier, you see this leather bag, and sticking out of it are a couple of music sheet notes.
Oh. Yeah, she's gonna glow. She's gonna fucking glow. I'm gonna let her glow. I grab the bag, and hug it as I begin running and screaming and running down the corridor, chasing the kid.
Fantastic. That brings us to the ones downstairs. I'm gonna see if, as Nova, you run downstairs, you feel something brushing past you in the darkness, and there is something that kind of clacks just next to your face, very close, but it misses. You feel that you're running through other things, and there's just a little tiny light from a zipper that lies on plywood floor where you see that it now starts to ignite the years of tinctured alcohol that has soaked into the wood to slowly start to spread. And you see huddled in one corner is Janice, the singer of the band, and she's kind of just like holding a stick or drumstick in front of her. There's a large pool of blood and a arm next to her where the drummer sat before. And yeah, you can see the cello up there. It is, since Nova and Mark are joining the order, it is both of you again. So you're on top of the list now. What do you do?
As I'm running towards the cello, I'm gonna scream to Janice, to get me a stool.
Okay. I think she just looks at you and just shakes her head violently. But yeah, you can run to the cello. Mark, what do you do? Running down the corridor.
Well, I've got this the bag of sheet music, and I'm probably screaming, but I think the words that start to kind of eventually form as I'm running down is I'm basically just screaming for the kid. I'm like, kid, oh fucking, I've got Maxwell's bag. I've got his fucking music. I've got his music. And I'm just kind of running straight for the kid to kind of basically just be like, fucking play the cello.
Fantastic. Johnny.
I'm gonna get Nova a stool.
Okay. Henry.
I'm going to throw my glass at this thing that's in the shadows. And then if I can, start grabbing other glasses from the bar to also throw.
Fantastic. Roll for throw.
Whilst trying to back away.
Nice little ad there, Steve. Whilst trying to back away.
Yeah. Oh, 23 under 40.
Fantastic. And you do throw the glasses. The moment they kind of shatter, there's liquid kind of running down as well. Some of it starts to ignite and kind of run up, and one of whatever it is suddenly on fire. And you see it for a brief moment. Its outline is something that you, it's something that you really, really wanted to forget. Roll a d6, roll a sanity roll. Sorry, first.
Yeah.
I mean, you can also roll the sound damage right away, but
which I will be needing to roll, so that'll be that d6.
That will be a d6 indeed.
Oh, what a time for the 6! Amazing.
Ooh. 4, 5. That
happen.
Oh wow, that is not only over 5, but that actually, if I counted correctly, brings you over a fifth of your daily sanity.
Yes.
Great. Do you want? You don't need to roll for intelligence, but I always find it much more interesting if you understand what you're doing.
Yes.
Do you just want to roll for fun?
I'll roll for intelligence. He fails.
Wow, fantastic. Well, let me roll something and let's see how and what you might. I think that is a pretty good idea. For your bout of manners, how about some fascination? You are suddenly fascinated by whatever triggered that bout. That you see ahead of you.
He's going to stand there with his mouth ajar and then start moving closer so he can see better.
And that thing is kind of screaming and piercing with its claws, trying to kind of put out the fire. But yeah, you are mesmerized by it as it burns and it gives you more light, more details to see. Beautiful. I think actually that one will lash out and try to attack you as you approach it. And it is completely distracted by the fire that as it's burning. There are a few others that kind of you hear are taking other patrons in the bar. They're fighting, they're struggling. And yeah. Back to Nova. Johnny has provided you with a stool. Mark is kind of next to you, holding some music score in his hands. What do you do?
So I'll grab the cello. Nova probably has a moment of doubt, and so she slaps herself in the face. And then she's going to attempt to play the cello, in which she's never played that instrument before, but she at least has musical knowledge.
Okay. A roll for your performance.
Okay. Oh, okay. Can I spend 5 points of luck?
Absolutely.
Okay, I would like to do that to succeed.
There you go. You spend 5 points of luck. Can you roll for power?
Yes. Okay, that's a fail.
You begin to sing. That is sure. And you feel your talent is highly underrated because you feel this sensation running through you as you you read the music score illuminated by the fire burning kind of somewhere next to you, and you see the beauty, the madness genius of whoever wrote this, the intricate patterns, the dissonance, the sounds that all work together to create this beautiful thing. Have you ever played cello before?
No.
You do relatively well. And not only that, but you start to hum and sing the song along. It creates something the others have not heard before. That is clear. But also, the others notice that Nova seems to kind of just look at the sheet notes. Her eyes at some point just roll back into her head, and she hums and sings that song. It starts to resonate around her, and there's a faint glow that emanates from her. And it starts to spread and pulsate. The more violent and more vibrant she begins to play, to sing, to hum. Do you let it engulf you? Do you let it touch you as it spreads into the room? Johnny and Mark, or do you step back?
I think Johnny is gonna, if he can see a guitar, he's gonna pick it up and start trying to play along.
Fantastic, go for it.
Yeah, I don't think I have a music score. But
so the bass is 5.
Yeah. No wonder he didn't make it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You are doing something else there. Mark, what are you doing?
I think I take a step back as the glow expands. I am there verbally just going, go on, that's my fucking girl, that's it, fucking glow. But as she is, I take a step back, and as I see Johnny stepping into the glow, I just watch to see if he's still alive on the other side. Just in case. I'm just, canary down the mine kind of situation.
I see. Okay. You step back and you see Johnny, is that correct? You kind of like stay there and try to play along with her as you're next to her. It doesn't make sense. First of all, you think the notes are upside down because like what she's playing, you can't see or read. But yeah, you are slowly engulfed by this kind of fable. Roll for power, please.
Me?
Yes, Johnny.
Yep. Gotcha.
Oh.
Success.
Do you want to spend some luck on that?
Make it a hard success?
Just asking, if you want.
Ooh.
I mean, I feel like you're asking for a reason, so I'll spend 5 points of luck on it.
Okay. You are engulfed by it, and you start to sing along before you even understand. The music is shit that you play, but the humming you can imitate, you can mimic, and you repeat it as well. Slowly, you start to glow as well. And as this kind of light kind of starts to engulf you, you almost like night vision, you see the room kind of expand in front of you. It is covered with at least 7 or 8 of these creatures in the shadows, moving, pulling these other patrons. Basically, some of them are being pulled apart straight down the middle as they rip and tear them. And there's one almost right next to you, and you see its claws kind of appearing behind Mark as they kind of go down. But they seem to absolutely not see you and Nova, or ignore you. As you hum that tune, are you saying anything, or you just you probably continue to hum? But still, next in line would be then Mark. You see both of them engulfed, glowing, singing, humming that catchy tune, maybe.
Yeah,
and then you walk back, and then you bump into something behind you, and you hear the mandibles right next to your ear. Clack, 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 clack.
With that thing right behind me, I am going to dive at the feet of Nova and Johnny, to try and join in what they're doing, purely just out of survival. There's no desire to want to do it. There's no musical instrument or ability. If anything, he just starts clapping his hands like some kind of just trying to join in the music, whether he can or not.
Roll for power. Let's see if you join in.
Okay. I feel like Mark Lynas is the hero we all want to see survive. Okay, 94 over 55. These dice are telling a story.
You definitely join in the fray. You start to clap your hands. And Johnny, you do see him kind of diving forwards, just evading these massive mandibles, kind of biting where his head just a second before was. And as he falls forward and kind of repeats the song as he gets up and kind of kumbaya along, you see a change in his character. His arms kind of just slump to the side and his eyes rolls up, but he hums along that tune. He sings it along with Nova. So, the three of you are basically now the headliner for the Threshold, or the Hold, as of the light that is outside. But Henry, what are you doing as you see this thing? It is biting out to you. You see that it's hostile. And I'm going to give you that fascination, yes, but also like a self-preservation. There might be some idea slowly in there.
I think he's gonna step away from it, not run, just step away, but almost like circling it, because if it's still on fire, it's still in flame. He's moving away, but he wants to see it, all of it in its glory, and observe it and eat that in with his eyes. So yeah.
Okay.
Completely unaware of what's going off at the stage.
Great. So you are lucky as hell. That's unbelievable. I don't think I made a single roll for their attack. But like for the NPCs, and unbelievable. You bump backwards into something, and you can just see as you turn around the flames of the burning creature illuminate one of these other figures, just kind of basically tearing apart one of the patrons that was in the bar earlier, and it just stumbles forward and kind of falls, stumbles over it. What do you do?
Yeah, just continue on. He's kind of moving away, but moving around, just watching this particular one, because it's beautiful, wreathed in flames. The scary one that's ripping people apart, I'm not so bothered in that, but the one that's on fire, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and you might even see the group of new headliners on stage glowing brightly blue and flashing and creating this dissonance tone that you actually feel appalling. It's disgusting and you hate it. You see it actually annoys some of those creatures. They clearly tend to stay away from them.
And stay away from that stage. Maybe even kind of considering starting to throw things at them at the stage to stop them making the racket. This is why I hate these type of clubs. It's disgusting.
Fantastic. So, you see one of the, at that motion as you throw things, there's a patron that has hidden kind of amongst a couple of trash bags, and he starts to quickly kind of scuttle into the hallway, and then you just feel a gust of air and a faint like ah! And you throw at your new headliners. Roll a throw. Let's see how well you do.
Nope. Missed by 21.
I think roll for luck.
Oh, that was almost a 0. No, 87, so failed on luck as well.
Yeah, you just throw at the stage, and you feel these things kind of like, yeah, getting distant, and you miss them completely on stage though. Mark and Nova, can I get a power roll from both of you?
Yep. Fail.
17 success. 17 under 55. Half
Beautiful.
success.
Mark, you almost like in an instant, like your eyes roll back, you see the carnage, you see the night vision that surrounds you, and you see probably Johnny's face kind of equally like confused about what the fuck is going on. In the distance, Henry is throwing bottles at you, failing miserably, but occasionally kind of looking at a burning of these creatures, yelling something that you can't really understand. And you see that there's a pool of blood, body parts scattered within the room. Roll for sanity, because you're now clear again. And if you want, you can stop humming.
Will that impact my... Oh, crap. 94 over 50 for sanity loss.
Fantastic. That's a D4.
Okay. 2.
Okay. How does that whole carnage make you feel right now?
Terrified, absolutely terrified. I need to survive this. I've got so much more to give to the world. This is wrong. This kind of thing shouldn't be happening to someone like me. Probably Henry, definitely Johnny. The kid is, we'll see. But I've got a lot to give. This feels wrong. So I'm scared. I'm scared for my own life.
Great. As you kind of are scared, roll for an intelligence roll. I know you're great at that, so.
77. Success though, 77 under 85 because I'm a smart guy.
Now it's your choice, but you do notice that one arm of one of the band members, still clinging to a cable that is on the ground, seems to have disconnected the cable to the microphone that is right in front of Nova. Despite that, she's singing quite bright and loudly. But what if you make her presence known?
Yeah, I will be grabbing that cable and jamming that into the socket that it's supposed to be in.
Fantastic. A loud, dissonant, electric, static, booming noise runs through the speakers. Clearly, the creatures suddenly, briefly, all look up on stage. And you blink. There's a gust of wind. And you just see Henry standing in the middle of the room. A massive fire has started to spread over the bar, the back area. He's standing in the middle of it, almost dancing. Where did you go, my friend? Where did you go? Turning and just pointing. Is that correct? Am I assuming?
Yes.
That's
sounds exactly like it.
And you have next to you Nova still humming that tune. You see her completely gone, like she's not with you, but she hums that tune. The light has started to fade, but Johnny next to you, you both are kind of sane-ish. How do you react? What do you do? You see the fire spreading, not only in the bar, but like actually also on stage. The right side of you is kind of the whole under the plywood is kind of simmering and burning. You see the beginning of the drape and carpet behind you starting to catch fire as well. What do you do?
So do we see, are there other patrons still in the bar, and do we still see these creatures around the bar?
You don't see the creatures anymore. You see Janice, kind of huddled still in the corner. She has kind of torn hands and her face. There's a weird kind of remnants of patrons that is left in the bar. There are maybe one or two that kind of stand in a corner and just turn around, smile, and turn back into the corner, their mind completely shattered. But yeah, and then you have Henry.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab Janice and say, like, hey, we gotta go.
All right, that was not a gig that I always wanted to play.
Is Nova still singing?
She's still humming. Nova, roll for another power roll.
Okay. Fail.
She's still humming and singing and humming and singing. Catatonic almost.
I'll put hands on her shoulders and I'm just like, kid, you can fucking snap out of it. We gotta get out of here. Come on. Look, I know you look up to me like a father figure, but you know this. I can't leave you here. Yeah, I keep looking at the exit. I can't. I shouldn't just like. Come on, you've got to come with. Like,
the curtain behind the stage now catches fire. It's burning brightly.
Oh, shit.
You feel the heat.
Kid, come on, fucking snap out of it. You gotta fucking come on. I can't. You're like a daughter to me, but I've got to go. I can't stay because it's burning down. And yeah, so I'm. Is there anything I can do? Shaking her?
You could pick her up. I mean, she's not too heavy to pick up.
Really?
Yeah. You got hernia and your back and stuff, right?
I've been to the gym for a while. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna. I will. I'll be like, I'll put her on over my shoulder. I'll be like, fucking come on, kid, you fucking owe me for this, you little shit. And then I'm gonna like try and make my way out to the exit wherever. I think I just saw Johnny going out. And
with Janice,
Yeah, he's a survivor, so we're gonna try.
Johnny's trying to make sure that Mark gets Nova too, so they're kind of, I think, going out together.
Yeah, and if we go past Henry, I've got Nova on my shoulder, and I'll see Henry. I'll be like, Harry.
Where did they go? Where did he go? Pouring towards the flames.
Yeah. Take care, mate. Take care. And then,
Follow
me.
Johnny and Janice, as you kind of come to that hallway, you see the door in itself is still, well, the exit door. There's just a black void mass or hole. You don't know really what it is, but as you see also the Nova being dragged or pulled towards you, her singing, you see one patron that has kind of hidden away maybe in another box or a corner, quickly running towards the exit. You see him kind of running towards that black exit, and he runs out and just immediately disappears. And then Mark brings Nova in. The blackness fades, the shimmering kind of disappears, and you see the street again, but there's no sign of the person running out before. Behind you, everything is now on fire, and you might just hear Henry kind of calling for where they went.
Well, one way to go.
Okay, is anyone... Yeah, go ahead.
Johnny, I tried to save Harry, but he was babbling and he was talking nonsense.
We gotta save who we can, Mark. We got the kids. Let's get out of here.
I think we're on the same page, mate. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Henry, can you roll for a listen roll?
Extreme success.
Wow.
Wow.
In your madness, in your frantic paranoia of losing your new best friend and exhibit, you see the crackling and the burning of the toilet door now completely kind of disintegrating, opening up the kind of entry or the doorway to the bathrooms. And you hear carnival music playing from inside, mixed with faint, distant stage performances playing somewhere in the distance. It sounds mesmerizing.
In his madness, he's going to start walking faster and faster towards that door.
Yeah, you walk fast, but I imagine, like, the fires are everywhere, and you walk towards that door, and behind that corner or behind the doorway, suddenly there's a figure appearing, wearing a long robe. It looks a bit distant, almost like you cannot really make out its face, like a white, pale design. It seems strange, but it just ushers you, almost like pointing towards the curtain.
Did you see them? Did you see my friends?
And the figure just points towards the wall or the curtain in the bathroom. The flames engulf you. Do you step through?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, step towards it.
And that is the end for Henry Melling. At least here. And we fade kind of slowly to black as, stumbling out of a burning, now fuming and burning building behind you are Mark, Nova, Johnny, Janice. You're coughing, maybe trying to get your footing right. You see just a few steps further ahead, the expressionless Skidz kind of looking at the place, smoking a burned out cigarette. Kind of like, almost like in paralysis, he kind of drops the cigarette, looks at you. Right. Well, never did like that fucking place anyway. Time for something new. Just turns around, walks up to the street. You hear in the distance the sounds of fire brigade, police coming closer. And give me a final kind of set piece of each of your characters here.
Yeah, I think Johnny just immediately is like, what a dick. Looking at Skidz. But he's happy that Nova and Janice have got out. It's reinvigorated the love of music for him, and he's happy for the kids that, the spirit's been carrying on. And so he's very supportive of and writes a lot about Nova and her music career. This also changed his opinion of Mark quite a bit, from not a fucking asshole, but just a regular asshole. And so that friendship is as repaired as it possibly could be of Mark after this.
Fantastic. Nova, what about the rising star? You're still kind of mumbling the story, and it will take you probably several weeks, if not months, to recover. But there's this, days that you see everything as you pass by. How does it change her in the long run? Do you think you still continue your musical career?
Oh, yes. But now I play the cello. So I've changed genres. I feel the most connection to that instrument, and I take a lot of lessons to get my skill up to par. And She's maybe not in the rock and roll type lifestyle, but more symphony orchestra. She's definitely she's been calmed a bit. Her bubbliness is not quite apparent anymore, and she has a more of a serious approach to life as she's taken on this new pursuit of her cello instrument.
Fantastic. What about Mark?
Well, like any end to the hero's quest, Mark, he's used Johnny to promote Nova. The kid is the next big thing, and he's really kind of like he's really kind of played a blinder on this. He has convinced Nova so many times, almost on a daily basis, that she owes him her life, and he is just like, "You do this, you do it for me. You know, this is, we're doing it for us. I saved you, now you're saving me. We can do this. We're going big. This is going to be the big time." And when that first album comes out, it's an absolute hit, and I think to this day, people still, when they talk about Nova and they talk about this album, they kind of see, the people in the business, they know that Mark Lynas was responsible for remembering Maddox.
Fantastic. And with two last final GM remarks, I will close the books on Deadbeats. As Henry Melling, you walk through the curtain onto a stage, an audience applauds you, and somebody hands you a microphone. And for Nova, it is probably years later that you receive a mail, and it is sheet music with a simple sticky note. You might find that interesting. And it just simply reads the late works of Eric Zahn.
Nice.
And that's where we end Deadbeats. Thank you very much for playing. I hope you enjoyed it. And that was Deadbeats.
Immensely. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, David. What a wild ride. All right. And Al?
Yeah, you can find me on the Miskatonic repository under the name Diesel or Al Smith. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Discord. I got my own Discord, and I regularly run games with these things. So come play one of my games. I just ran a Bigfoot Rednecks last night. It went great. Scarier than you think.
Nice, cool. And our very good friend from Sirenscape, Steve Barr.
Yeah, so obviously I am Steve Barr, and I'm the community and content manager for Sirenscape. So I am responsible for pretty much all of the amazing sounds that you will hear in the app. And tonight has been a pleasure actually getting to play and somebody else doing all of the DJing. So Cosmic, you have absolutely killed it. It's been amazing.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
Yeah, and you'll find me on Discord or here. This is always a Steve Sirenscape, so very original name.
And lastly, but very much not leastly, Mr. David Wartmann.
Thank you. Yeah, you find me under Bitbook Chef on the most Discords or at the illusionhorrorcon.events, which is coming up on December 5th to 7. GM submission have just opened. So if you are planning or wanting to run some horror games, Illusion Horror Con is probably something you should look into with fantastic people running games and fantastic people talking about nonsense when Newman can take a lot of notes in his notebooks. It's a fantastic matinee of everything horror related. Come and join us there. And thank you very much for playing. You were a fantastic group. And last but not least, where can we find you, TA Newman?
Oh, well, I'm as your friendly neighborhood hero in most games that we play. You can find me on the Miskatonic Repository Con Discord. You can find me as host of the Miskatonic Playhouse on the Miskatonic Playhouse socials. You can find me as TA Newman in most places, or probably in the backseat of your car. And on that note,
Fantastic.
We shall say thank you very much for joining us. Until next time, when the curtain rises again.